She's afraid. That's why she's acting the way she is.
Of course she's afraid. I know she's afraid. She won't admit it.
She said she was.
When?
The day she had the headache.
That was a reaction to a specific situation. Once the danger was over, she put the lid on again.
If she faces up to the simple aneurysm and has that taken care of, it just makes the other one that we can't do anything about more real.
Yeah. Well, that's it.
How can we make her see that facing up to it increases her chances of staying alive by... of staying alive by 50%?
Now, Bucky, you've heard a lot about what a controlling personality I am from now, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, well, the truth is I try, but Bucky, nobody, I mean nobody controls your Aunt Nell. And nobody's gonna make her face up to anything.
Well, she says you always either wear her down or find a way to get around her.
No, see, that's not true. Well, okay. It's not true 99% of the time anyway.
Well, Seneca, it better be true this time. Because she won't listen to anyone else. Because all her feelings about living and dying are mixed up with the feelings about you. And I know I'm right about that.
In a way, I hope you are, Bucky, but I'll tell you, if that's the case, boy, we are in a lot of trouble because I don't know what else I can do. There is no way to get around somebody who refuses a medical procedure. I mean, what can I do? I can't have the operation for her. I can't trick her into it. And how am I going to wear her down when she's barely speaking to me?
Look, go over and see her tonight, huh? Away from the hospital. And try one more time.
Yeah, I suppose I could give her a call and see if she's going to be home.
No, don't call. Don't give her a chance to get her defenses up. Just go.
Oh, I'm late.
Hi, Jim.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll try it again.
Good. Seneca.
Yeah.
Aneurysm is always congenital, isn't it?
Yeah.
So from the day she was born, all the years I've known her, all the time you've been together, Nell's been walking around with these two weakened blood vessels in her brain.
That's right. That's right. They're a little more fragile than they were. The weakened walls are thinner, but they've always been there, Bucky.
And the only thing that's different now is that we know about it.
Yeah.
That makes all the good times seem better. And the separation seem much more sad.
I know.
Well, I can't help it. Still makes me mad.
It makes me mad too, Bob, but I understand it.
Now, look, for 3 months, people have been seeing signs all over the district. Ryan for city council. Well, they've seen you. They've seen Mary, but nobody's seen Frank Ryan. Now, of course, they're asking questions.
It's just that a lot of people who heard that Frank was paralyzed and in the hospital haven't heard that he's getting better.
All right, so the question is, can he get himself in shape to make the appearance Friday before the election? I mean, if he can, we can kiss all these rumors goodbye. But if we can't, then Charlie's right. We can kiss the election goodbye.
Okay. I got Frank's therapist at lunchtime today. We talked to Roger first and then to Doc. We worked out a plan of exercises that's really very tough. It's 10 days of concentrated effort, and he's going to have to give it all he's got. But it isn't dangerous. And he may be able to get into a wheelchair at the end of it. Do me a favor?
Sure.
See Delia and try to get it through her head that nobody's going to hurt Frank, will you?
You heard about last night.
Oh, Roger said she had a fit at the idea of Frank trying to make the appearance.
Mary, she's just upset about Frank, that's all.
Does she really think the doc would let us do anything that wasn't good for him? Does she think that I want to?
Look, Mary, look. Dee just isn't thinking at all. I mean, she's scared. She almost lost her husband, and she hasn't gotten over that yet, and she's never understood why Frank wanted this election so much.
All right, Doc. But if you get a chance...
I'll talk to her.
Now, look, Mary, does Frank realize what he's got in store for himself?
He's already begun. He had a session with the therapist this afternoon, and a half-hour follow-up with me.
Yeah.
She's going back to see him tonight. Oh, he was terrific.
Look, as soon as your mother comes in, I'm gonna go over to the hospital a few minutes, and I'm gonna tell Frank exactly what you told me and how glad it made me.
Listen, the more of that you do, the better. He's gonna need all the positive reinforcement he can get.
Hey, a quarter for every push-up under a minute, eh, Johnny?
I remember that. The two of you nearly killed yourself.
I gave him a month, see? And they went from under 20 to 40 push-ups a minute, nearly bankrupted me. Look, I'll get over to the hospital as often as I can without making it seem too obvious.
Yeah, Johnny, there is something else you could do for
Yeah,
us,
what
you
is
know? Well, there's a Riverside regular club meeting this Friday for fundraising. Now, Charlie feels like he's gone out of the limb for Frank, and since he's president and all, we ought to do something to show up. I mean, all the old neighborhood will be there, and it'll make Charlie happy and help us out a lot if you were going to show up for us.
Well, as a matter of fact, I'd be delighted to do it.
That's great.
And Monday before election, I want you and Mother at that subway stop with literature during the evening rush hour.
No, that's a great idea.
All right, fine. Kevin will be on duty, and maybe we can get Dee to cover the kitchen.
Well, you can ask her.
Look, I got customers here. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'll see you later, John. Okay, what else?
I've got 3 checks for you to sign. Bills attached.
Yeah. Ryan's.
Mary Ryan there, please.
Can I say who's calling? It's Jack Finelli, Bob.
Yeah, just hold on a second. Mary? Finelli.
Thanks. Hello?
Surprised your watchdog put me through?
How are you?
Well, I've got a bottle of wine and a steak and some hope that you'll have dinner with me tonight.
At your place?
Well, it seems we have a lot to say to each other, Mary. I thought we'd have more privacy here.
Listen, you want me to come up there and meet you someplace else? I will.
No. That's okay. What time?
As soon as you can get here.
Okay. I'll leave in about 5 minutes.
See you soon.
Bye. Hey, great. I'll mail them on my way out. All the bills are current.
Mary,
Yeah?
don't get mixed up with him again.
It's all right, Bob.
No, it isn't.
Now listen. I love you. I value you. I appreciate more than anyone what you and Frank mean to each other. You're part of my family and you're part of my life. But none of that gives you the right to interfere into my personal business.
Mary, I'm not interfering in your personal business. I'm just trying to find something out. Since when do I have that right?
I know what you think of Jack. You made that perfectly clear the first day he ever walked through that
That's
door.
right, and if you'd listened to me, things would have worked out better for you and Frank.
Bob, I don't want to discuss
I mean,
it. I'm telling you.
I don't understand it, Mary. You trusted him, he takes advantage of you, then you just run right back over to him.
Now, you don't know the whole story, and I can't explain it to you. And since I'm getting mad and I don't want to have a fight, I'm leaving. Goodbye.
You forgot the checks.
Look, Bob, you know you're welcome to anything I got in the joint, but may I ask you what it is exactly you're doing?
This pretzel, Johnny, is Finelli's right arm.
Well, at that rate, there isn't a sound bone left in his body. Look, not that I don't agree with your sentiments, but may I ask exactly what inspired them?
I don't understand your daughter.
Well, sometimes I don't either. Where is she, anyway?
Having dinner with Jack Finelli.
Oh.
Charlie, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, I've known Mary to cut the legs out of people who just said one disagreeable word about Frank. I mean, Finelli's been after Frank for weeks. Darn near lost us the bloody confirmation in the election. Mary trusted him. He double-crossed her. She gets a telephone number. Boom! She's over there like a rocket.
You're right. Doesn't make any sense at all.
Has she said anything to you about him?
On occasion, quite a lot, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Has she said anything to you about the way she feels about him, maybe?
Yeah.
Well,
She says she loves him.
what?
Well, I don't think she means she's in love with him. At least I hope not. I just think she sees certain qualities in him that escape you and me, that's all.
Oh, Johnny.
Look, all right. I feel exactly the way you do, Barbara. Will you please tell me what I'm supposed to do about it?
Man, oh, man, oh, man, Mary, you are going to be sorry.
Hi.
Hi.
In the words of our friend Jumbo Marino, you know cannoli?
I know cannoli. Thank you.
I thought I should contribute dessert. I got a little carried away. I bought 4.
That, makes 8. I got a little carried away, too.
Oh, Jack, let's start now.
Oh, you'll ruin your dinner. Anyway, isn't that nicer than being mad?
Yes. Anyway, what?
Anyway, cannoli are great for breakfast, which gets us to one of the subjects we've got to talk about.
Jack.
You had dinner?
No.
Neither have I. I thought that might trigger some kind of reaction. No.
No, Seneca.
Okay, I'll settle for a drink and about 10 minutes of your time.
I wish that I had energy enough to run up and down the halls screaming rape.
It's not funny.
This building is filled with hospital staff, and we have excellent security people, and I would just love to embarrass you. Only when it was all over, I would still have to listen to whatever it is you have to say, so let's get it over with. Scotch and ice are right there. Help yourself.
Thank you. Expecting somebody?
No, I was expecting a nice, quiet evening by myself. And by the way, I am drinking homemade ginger beer.
Go on. Where'd you get that?
Mrs. Greenberg's Delicatessen up on Broadway. What do you want, Seneca?
Well, I would like to tell you about 2 conversations I've had this evening. One with Bucky, and the other, a 20-minute phone call to California.
I am about to hear a presentation on experimental treatment of aneurysms.
No. The procedure is not experimental. It's new.
I don't want to discuss it. And let me say that I do not appreciate your involving Bucky in this.
He was born into it. He's your nephew.
And I love him. And I depend on him in a very special way. And I don't want to spend my time with him arguing about treatment for one aneurysm when there's another one waiting to kill me, and there's not one single thing that I can do about it. Why is that so difficult to understand?
Wanted to buy you more time.
I'd prefer to make the most of what I have.
You know, before I came up here, I took a little walk along the drive. I was thinking about things I'd like to give you.
I don't want presents, thank you.
No. I mean in the context of more time. Now, understand, I'm being simplistic. Eliminate one aneurysm, and you reduce the risk by half, which means you have 50% more time than if you did nothing.
Not necessarily.
But likely. Especially since it looks to me like that single aneurysm is more likely to go than the other one.
You don't know that.
If I knew it, you'd be up in the OR right now.
Oh, would I?
Yeah, if I had to take you there in a straitjacket myself.
Seneca, I did not ask to have a consultation with you about my condition, and while I appreciate your concern, I think I've heard just about enough. There's no point in pursuing this conversation.
I want you to have surf casting at the Cape and sea bass for breakfast. I want you to have champagne and a bonfire on Midsummer's Eve. I want to give you a pair of Italian red leather boots, and I want to eat an orange and make love in the sunshine. I want you to make the most of your time, too, but see, I want you to have more of it. And I want you to spend it with me. I feel like this is immoral.
I thought I was the one who was supposed to be so conventional. Where is it written in stone that you cannot have dessert until after dinner?
That's what dessert is.
Not if you have it before. On the other hand, we can have it after, too.
Don't you ever get fat?
No, because I never eat as much as I want to.
Oh, all that discipline.
Oh, no. Only because I have a lot of work. If I didn't have a lot of things to do, I would eat breakfast until lunch, lunch until dinner. I would weigh 500 pounds, and I would never ride the subway. I'd just roll anywhere I wanted to go.
A woman of insatiable appetites.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Mary, you ever been to bed with anyone?
Nope.
Why does that surprise me?
Does it?
Yeah.
I thought you'd figured that out by now.
I was beginning to suspect as much, but it still comes as sort of a jolt. Listen, this isn't something I like to dwell on, but how old are you?
22.
There isn't any such thing as a 22-year-old virgin, Mary.
Oh, yes, there is.
How have you managed it?
Are you really interested?
Fascinated.
Well, it hasn't been that difficult, actually. I know all the signs, and if it looks like a guy...
What signs?
When a guy gets to the point where it's bed or else,
Now, how long does that take?
it depends. Sometimes about 20 minutes.
Okay, go on.
After that point, before we get to a confrontation, I just tell the guy that I don't think I should see him anymore because I don't intend to go to bed with him.
Then what happens?
They usually go away.
What happens when they don't?
I end up having to explain it twice.
Have you ever regretted having to do that?
A couple of times.
Then why did you? Do you mind my asking you all these questions?
Oh, no. I knew we'd have this conversation sooner or later.
It would have been sooner, but we had the Frank situation to straighten out first.
I know.
So, why do you turn these guys off if you liked them enough to regret it afterwards?
Because they weren't important enough to me.
And what does that mean?
I can't be casual about lovemaking. I think that you've got to love someone in order to have the intimacy that makes sex possible. And then it's not casual. It's a real celebration of feeling for each other. So far, I haven't met anybody that I love that much.
Strange. I see it just the other way around.
How?
You can't establish the kind of intimacy that makes love possible without going to bed together first.
You're right. That is strange.
One more question.
Sure.
Could you love someone, go to bed with them without knowing who's going to marry you?
I don't know.
Wish you did.
Why?
Because as I've told you once before, I can't promise to marry you, Mary.
Oh, that's all right. Because I can't promise to go to bed with you.
How did I ever get mixed up with you?
In Port Charles, revenge is a priority, relationships are disposable, and good medical care is a necessity. Keep up with this fast-paced city with an all-new episode of General Hospital, weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.